Hello and welcome to the Element Solo Scrims today. I'm your host, OSK, and it's just me today. So, how are y'all doing, everybody? We got some great games coming up. We got 8 games total. We'll play four at the beginning, and then we'll have a nice little halftime break, and we'll get into the last four for you guys. So, it will just be me holding down the fort. So, I hope you like my pretty face. You're going to be seeing it all night. Elpa Dog right here, getting into a bit of an engagement here, bit of a dangerous one on the edge of the cliff. Got to be very careful, but thankfully, he does have the health advantage here, and he does have the aim as well. That will be Pluky going down, and that is a lot of legendary loot for him to pick up right there. Now we see a module right here, going to get a nice snipe over here, and just one slap to go. That's going to be Cozy going out uncharacteristically early. This is Module or Maju. I believe it's Maju actually. He's going to go ahead and get 5 exiles to his name on game 1. And I'm sure there will be more to come. For right now, gonna just hide behind this little corner. Maybe he wants to get some shields up, but instead he will opt for the snipe here. Gotta be very, very careful though. He is a little bit low in the health department here, but so is his opponent. So there's plenty of opportunity for him to get quite a bit of damage. Just barely gonna miss on the bottom side, but there is a third party coming up here. This is a very dangerous situation. Thankfully, he does have quite a bit of sorcery stacks due to the knowledge potion. And he will have to dip out, unfortunately. But he does have the flash freeze on deck, and you know what that means with Tundra. He's going to have a ton of damage immunity. He's going to have a ton of possibility of getting a CC off. You know, he's going to try to get a little bit of a freeze going off, and then that's going to be an easy slap or an easy snipe, depending on whichever way. And also, interesting to note, he's running the glass cannon build with Fervor instead of something like scavenging. So expect some high damage, expect a lot of DPS, and expect a lot of action. Here's the third party, not going to get the float onto that one. Needs to readjust his aim there, just needs to get the confidence back up. There's an outbreak coming out, though. That might spell tragedy for him. Maju has half the health that he used to have. It's unfortunate. And there's a little dash coming out, but that will be Trago taking out the glass cannon, saying it's made out of glass for a reason. And that glass is going to be broken. And now it's going to be a nice little outbreak. He gets a nice little reset off, and you know, he's absolutely free to do it. Now we have Gigabyte, this time on a better rarity of lightning, but getting chunked down himself. Needs to be very, very careful. No scavenging, so needs to work a little bit of that potion game here. Thankfully, he will get his most important resource up, his health first. Makes immediate use out of the recovery skill there, or the recovery talent, rather. Now we see King of all snacks. Man, if I had to think of the king of all snacks, man, I like me some honey roasted planters. It's really, really nice. Honey roasted planters peanuts. Go buy them right now at your local grocery store. It's great. Anyway, we have king of all snacks here on the Stone Shaper. Only has 2 exiles to his name here, but there are plenty of opportunities for him to get some more. Now we have a close range engagement coming out. This perfect opportunity to bring out the stone. It looks like that's exactly what he'll try to do. That is the featherfall coming out. This is Gigabyte here. Gonna have to be very, very careful with these kind of engagements coming in. He's being surrounded by, I believe, 4 people, so needs to be very, very careful. He is getting chunked down quite a bit, and Gigabyte with that aim coming out with the lightning, doing a great job of keeping the pressure on. Unfortunately, not going to do anything close range, and this is where King of all snacks can shine. Beautiful, beautiful fireball, and that is a slam coming out. That would be Gigabyte going down to King of all snacks. Missed opportunity, but King of all snacks snags it out, and that will be a beautiful exile. That's number 3 for him as well in the kill feed. We do see No Ace going to finally take out Primatastic, so it will be King of all snacks. It will be No Ace, and I believe it'll be Trago as well. Now we'll have to see how this unfolds here. We do have the double stone coming out. King of all snacks, there's someone to your left, though. Need to be very, very careful. That's going to be No Ace, almost dead. There we go. King of all snacks will finish that out. Now I do believe it is Trago versus King of all snacks. Let's see what happens here. I do recognize the skin. It looks like Trago to me. We'll have to see what the kill feed says. But look at this. This is a beautiful opportunity for King of all snacks to really jump in and make great use of his stone gullet. And Trago knows that. He's respecting it so well. And he knows that if he's not careful, he can get bursted very, very quickly. Unfortunately, he waits for the cooldowns to go ahead and recharge. Trago just playing with his food, it looks like. But he will have to do a little bit better in terms of his aim here, because those are 2 missed opportunities that he just got out there. That's the fortitude gone. That's a beautiful little slam right here for 59. Now I'll have to see where he's going to shadow step to now. And look at this. King of all snacks doing a great job of keeping the spacing up. Hopefully going to set fire to these toxic clouds. Trago just not able to land anything meaningful so far. King of all snacks doing a great job of keeping the pressure up. That's going to be an outbreak, though. Needs to be very careful going in here. And this is the stone coming out. One more will do it. One more fireball, one more stone. Either one will be some great news for King of All Snacks. Try to go with almost the comeback, but King of All Snacks will snag it out with 5 exiles total. So great job of King of All Snacks there. Now we have Wonderful here in the lobby. Gonna just have a nice little engagement here along with his opponent. This is a great job of them just bobbing and weaving outside of each other's spells. Wonderful having to be just a little bit careful though. He is on that flat ground that Stone Shapers really love. The Combust will come out. That's 11 damage coming out the very edge of the radius. That's 10 now. My goodness, he's really splitting hairs here. Trying to land a Frost, going to land that one pretty easily, and now just needs to land one more. If he lands one more Frost, this will be the fight. Beautiful direct fireball here. The tracking on the Ignite, not going to hit that one, but the fireballs are still ready. But he's kind of losing it at this point. The fight is being turned. This will be T-Foul actually turning that fight. Wonderful. Going to go down by the hand of T-Foul. And look at this, on the Stone Shaper as well. So his off class, this is going by rather quickly in terms of exiles. Might have a lot of dead time here for the mid, but for right now, nobody's saying the only thing that's going to be dead is this man right here. No reset for you, my dude. This is focus mana, and this is a fireball, and this is not a Wendy's. You cannot drink, you cannot eat, you cannot do anything. Just sit down and wait for the next game. Help a dog, my man. Gonna have to wait in that lobby for the next game 3. But for right now, no ace. Doing pretty good. And now we have to imagine that this is going to be a beautiful poke opportunity for his opponent. Now we have the Cloud coming out, the Shadow Step burn, nice Outbreak coming out, and that will be the rest of his shield. Now it's just the health remaining, but he does not have shield himself, this Cozy. Now being ignited just a little bit, needs to be very, very careful. This man right here going to have to really focus down and get that aim going because Cozy is just out here for blood. And Cozy actually not very good in the health farm himself. That's 66 damage, and that will be the rest of it. Refried one going to go down and get refried himself. Now we have Megaverse over here. Undoubtedly, the other party that was a part of that earlier fight here. I believe this is T-Foul as well. Looks like a Stone Shaper to me, and that skin looks awfully familiar with the Relic Raider. But we have G3 Megaverse here, just looking for a better stone, honestly. He's still rocking the common. Maybe it's a little bit of a flex, maybe not, who knows? But, you know, it's working out pretty well for him so far. He does have 5 exiles to his name, saying, I don't need Combust. I have direct fireballs. I played in the pre-alpha, and that is going to be the end of you, my friend. No better stone, but, you know, he's feeling pretty good about himself. The stone might not be better, but the mood certainly is. And now he's going to be just kiting away, not wanting any part of T-Foul right here. It's undoubtedly him at this point. The Relic Raider mixed with the wind. Offhand, does have the Spell Slinger. We saw it on him earlier. Definitely going to be Megaverse versus T-Foul at some point. But we do see T-Foul just trying to land a little bit of meteors here. Going to just go for the weak little wind slaps. Unfortunately, not going to get the AoE of that stone, but the Shockwave is ready. Going to try to get these direct fireballs. I'm looking for it, and it does not connect. Unfortunate. Would have been a highlight reel, but, you know, not everything can be a highlight. This is no ace, actually. He's taking a lot of damage, though. T-Foul saying, I am one of the best solo players in this world, and you're going to have to dodge out of the way. Dude, no ace. Doing a great job with this Firefly to duck out of the way of that firewall. Very, very quick reactions from him. Unfortunately, T-Foul realizing that he is in third-party central over here, especially with Megaverse being right there. Going to have to disengage just for a little bit, pick a better location, a little bit of a safer location. Unfortunately, G3 Megaverse does not have a better stone. It's still just a common, still rocking the flex build. It's unfortunate for Megaverse, but, you know, forces this man off of the zone here. He is going to be taking a little bit of health damage, and Megaverse saying, I don't really want to be caught out here. I want to make sure I'm nice and safe in the zone just so I don't get third-party and hung out to dry. So we're just going to take this tower instead. And you know what a tower it is. You know, there is a little bit of peace in the lore that Fort Halcyon was created by Stone Shapers, and Megaverse saying, I'm actually one of them. I am made of stone. This is not just an outfit. And really has that lifestyle going on. Just going to stare at the common stone, just praying to RNG, saying, why have you done this to me? But, you know, it is what it is. It very much is what it is. Now we're going to be rotating around, seeing if we can find any kind of action in this later game. Looks like Megaverse is itching for it. He is keeping his head on a swivel, keeping those spring steps going. Going to try to loot up. Going to try to get a little bit of better stone. You have to imagine he's so desperate for one at this point, and his wish will not come true. But now we have a little bit of an engagement going on. One fireball go ahead and land here. The Chronomaster coming out, actually. And it looks like this might be a chain Chronomaster. I'll have to see who's running this one, see if it's a conduit as well. That's going to be a beautiful boulder coming out, though. It's a lot of damage for his opponent there. And now that will just be a nice, easy exile. A little bit of crouch cancel for a little bit of confidence. And now with the rare stone, so feeling really, really good about himself. Megaverse with the cannon coming out, just not going to land that one, but a very, very far distance indeed. Sign this man up. Place Tom Brady wherever team he's on nowadays. But now we have Darkbreakers. So many Stone Shapers in this particular game, but Darkbreaker's actually opting for the Toxicologist build this time. Still, he's rocking Glass Cannon as well. Glass Cannon Stone, Glass Cannon Toxic. Unfortunately, he will be subject to this third party. Not going to be able to get back into the Vanishing Mist. Just trying a new build out, but unfortunately, that is a little bit of concerted effort by his enemies, by both of his enemies. And this might just be Megaverse and T-Foul just duking it out. Unfortunate that it wasn't on even ground, and it's still not going to be on even ground. Look at all this, and T-Foul just going to land all of these beautiful fireballs back to back to back, keeping his head cool, keeping it on a swivel here, just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And man, he came from behind, and that is a nice third exile. He's going to have to be very careful about this zone damage, though. Not going to have very much in the way of health, and that will just be the case here. Going to have to reset as much as possible before that zone closes. You know it's going to tick very, very, very hard, and thankfully he has a lot of time to make up for that lost ground. There we go. And yeah, just kind of staring at the zone. You know, the Spellstorm has really, really nice graphics. I really like the way it looks, especially in Ultra. It looks really, really nice. But, you know, T-Foul saying, I don't really want any part of that. I just want to finish out this game nice and strong. He's fully educated as well. Let's keep that in mind. The Recovery's going to be working overtime. The Fervor's going to be working overtime. And Spellslinger just is good off of just one talent point. So he's doing very, very good here. Cozy with 1 exile, looking to improve that number here. Excuse me. That's that Sonic Blast coming back to haunt me there. But Cozy is just going to have to rotate up to this higher ground here. I believe that this would be... I'm not sure if it's No Ace. We'll have to see who it is for sure. I believe it is, though. He is rocking that same skin, and he's actually in the same position he was earlier, and he has the dominant position as well. This is where the zone is going to end up, and he knows it. Cozy, unfortunately, just going to go with a little bit of a head fake with that Shadow Step coming out. Not really going to get a lot of direction, but going to get a lot of misdirection. Cozy, unfortunately, going to be a little bit lower in the health department here. That's going to be just one more fireball to seal this out, and that's exactly what will happen. That's No Ace taking advantage of his opponent's lack of mobility and just doing a great job of just sitting on top, not really having to move much. And that will be the end of that. Meanwhile, in the kill feed, we see King of All Snacks actually finished out the exile onto T-Foul. My goodness, King of All Snacks just out here just saying, hey, I can hang with the best of them, and I can actually beat them too. And that'll be another situation where No Ace and King of All Snacks are in the final circle. Except at this point, it's going to be King of All Snacks versus just No Ace instead of Trago. So this will be for all the marbles here. This will be for the Game 2 W. Who will get it? Who will get all the glory? No Ace is going to take a lot of damage, though, not able to reset, and his opponent doing a great job of making that happen. Now, that will be a small armor shard coming out, but that's going to be a nice direct fireball from him. And now there's some direct fireballs from King of All Snacks. Snacks saying, I am nice and tasty, and you are too. I want to eat, and that will be the end of Game 2. King of All Snacks with 2 in a row on that Stone Shaper class.